Long live the Empire! The Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire!
What's up everybody, 24/7 Bricks here. Welcome back to another week of building RueCatto. This is episode 7, so if you do like this video then please like, share and subscribe. Check out the previous episodes to see all the progress we've done previously, and we'll hop straight into today's video. This video is brought to you by Firestar Toys. Firestar Toys is an awesome company that specialises in custom minifigure accessories for LEGO. They have tons of different genres ranging from Star Wars to Marvel. It's insane the amount of genres they actually have. They also have official LEGO minifigures that you can also purchase, which is really nice as well. As well as this, they have a couple of different brands that people might be familiar with, including Clone Army Customs and Grandpa Clone Customs, as well as brick arms for LEGO minifigure weapons. So go check out Firestar Toys. I'll put a link in the description below. Go check them out, and if you are interested in making an order, then use code FSBR247 to get 10% off any order that you make. So again, thank you so much to Firestar Toys, and we'll hop straight back into the video. Now, before we sort of hop into the build discussion, I've got a few things that I've bought that I want to show you guys, and it's just tons of blasters to include into the mock for the Stormtroopers that I've recently bought. Now, I've got these from Nexo Toys, and they are really good quality. They only cost me £1 per piece, so if you want to get custom blasters really cheaply, go check out Nexo Toys. I'll put a link in the description. So we've got a couple of Rebel blasters, lots of Stormtroopers blasters, and as a freebie, they gave me this golden goat. So I guess we're going to have to add it into the mock somewhere. But anyway, we'll hop straight into the build discussion. So taking a look at our build layout, we have completed half of the mock so far. Now this is really awesome. You guys will see some clips and stuff like that at the end of the video of it all completed and stuff like that. But in today's video, we're going to be doing a large portion of this mock. We're going to be doing 5 sections, and we're going to be doing the large open area of the mock where we're going to have most of the vehicles as well as minifigures. So I have a funny feeling that today might be a bit of a boring episode, but don't worry, as I'm going to show you off some cool stuff at the end, as we're going to put together a bunch of these segments and we'll see how some of this stuff looks all together. So now we're just going to hop straight into time lapse so you guys can watch me build, so let's go. Okay, and this is us basically finished. It's just a flat section of the mock. There's not really much to it, but I've made another 5 of these. So I thought I'm not going to build these all on camera because it's just boring and you guys don't want to see it all. So here are all 5 of the sections that we said we were going to build. Now the annoying thing is I ran out of tiles. I had to use some wedge plates and different plates in this in these sections just because I'd run out of tiles, which was really unfortunate, which means I'm going to have to put in a huge order as we've got 4 different sections to complete. So any leftover tiles, I'll take these apart and add them to this build. But anyway, this is what we have when we put the vehicles on it and put it all together. So this is essentially what it will look like in between all of the buildings. Obviously we're going to have more rooms to add civilians, maybe some more stormtroopers around closer to the buildings. But as you can see, we have the custom TX130 that I built on stream, which is really cool. It fits, which is what I originally wanted. We also have this cool speeder from Andor, which was an alternate build of the Millennium Falcon micro scale set, which is really cool. I modified it quite heavily though to include some lights on the front. I also changed up the turret on top as well as the seats just to make it look a lot nicer, which is really nice to see. The custom bark speeders that I've built are also in there, like sort of guarding the transport, I guess you could say. But once we've got all the buildings in, we'll be able to add a lot more to it, like more minifigures. You can also see all the Technic bricks and stuff like that which will connect all the segments together. Now, like I said, once we get all the buildings in, it will look really cool. We can add some more minifigures to this thing. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this thing looks, especially because we're now one big step closer to completing this mod. But anyway, now this is what you've been waiting for. I'm going to roll a couple of clips of some of the segments being put together into larger sections. So you guys can sit back and relax and we can talk about it. Okay, so this is the first 6 sections that I was going to show off. It looks really cool and I'm really happy with how it looks. I like how compact it is and all the minifigures just make it look really nice and liven it up a little bit more. It's nice to see kind of like a scale of how big this thing is going to be. I could probably get away with adding another 3 sections, but I thought this is good enough to have a look at itself. It looks really cool and I'm super excited to see the full thing. But now we're going to take a look at the next 6 sections, including 3 that we built in today's video. Now this is what it's going to kind of look like with the vehicles involved. And like I said, when we add the buildings, we'll have a lot more room to play around with in terms of minifigure placement. However, I think I'll definitely need to get more minifigures in terms of civilians, as I'm kind of running short, as well as maybe get some more stormtroopers. But this looks really cool and I'm super happy with how this next section looks. So that's practically it for this week's video. Pretty short, pretty boring. However, we got to see all the segments and stuff like that we've done so far. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of any improvements I can make, and I'll see you in next week's video.